Hey everybody, it's Rena. Anyway, this is kind of just one little thing about summer and random talk and anti-trolling talk. Now we're starting to get, and I'd like to say hi to all my subs, and I appreciate you very much, and I like that. I appreciate all the nice things you say and that you support what I'm trying to do to help Summer. I'm not making any money off of this. I never have, except when I was reading tarot cards in restaurants. And I've gotten the more subscribers I've gotten. Thank you. I'm up to 250. No, I don't weigh 250. I'm up to 250 subscribers. But anyway, it was a joke. Anyway, I was just doing basically songs before, but and then when the election thing went and the great cleansing started, as if you've noticed, the last couple of years have been kind of strange. It's a period of time that I saw visions of, like when I was in my early 20s. Anyway, I started having really be bombarded with visions. I started posting them, as you'll see, predictions, and a lot of them have to do with politics and what's going on with the world and the things. I saw some of these visions that are happening now, like when I was in my early 20s, and over the years I saw more and more, and so I never knew exactly what was coming, but I knew something was coming. And then a year and a half before COVID hit, I had a 5-day long vision, and it was very frightening. But anyway, that's another thing. But Summer has been with me. She's given me the information that I told you in the last video. I've had time to mull that over a little bit and get a little more solid on some of the stuff. I'm glad she hasn't given me any more, except she did give me 3 things now confirming the identity of somebody who I believe she is pointing at as to be the person responsible for her death. I know everybody's still hoping, and I would love to hope too, but I know she's in a good place, and I'm just going with what I'm getting. And the haters will say, oh my God, you're with Satan, and I don't believe you. You're not well, get off my page. Get off my page. I'm not a Satanist. I dabbled in the occult one time, like barely, and I was attacked viciously when I was like mad at God, when I was very lost in my early mid-20s. I was in a bad place, and I got mad at God, so I thought I'll try, I had these abilities, so I thought I'll try something else, and I would never do that again. And when I do travel, go in my psychic travels, I'm very careful where I go. And but anyway, so the 3 things that Summer told me or showed me were the dragon. It was in the video before this, the paper dragon, and the year of the dragon turned out to be the year that the person that in question that was born. It's not a non-possibility that it could have been one of the brothers who got a hold of. It was an accident. I believe it was an accident, and it could have, since I saw a revolver, an antique type revolver, it might have been she accidentally got shot, and it was just to cover up. Anyway, so she showed me the paper dragon. The year of the dragon was the year Don's birthday, and 2 people on his fan page told me that, as opposed to People Finder. So I'm more inclined to believe the people on the fan page. The second thing that she told me was that I found out from one of the people on one of my subscribers here that he also has a dragon tattoo, Don. And I didn't know that. And she said, yes, he also has a dragon tattoo. That's another dragon. And it's like she's trying to tell me that, pointing the finger at a person, a certain, and the third thing, last night it happened, and I kind of figured it out this morning. I was sitting in the bathtub. Yes, I do, as a psychic, sit in the bathtub. This is directed at trolls, because we do sit in the bathtub. It is true. It's not like a fake thing. Anyway, I was sitting in the bathtub, and I've looked, and we have a scale, and it's between the vanity and the wall. And I've looked at the scale 1,000 times and never thought anything of it. But for some reason, something on the scale stuck out and in my mind. And there were two, the scale was on its side, and it looked like there were 2 3s, in lines, and then one next to it, like the number 33. And I thought, that was the first time I noticed it. I thought, is she trying to tell me something again? Because I'm waiting for more messages, because this is getting obsessive. And it's getting very intense for everybody. And I looked up, I thought maybe it's the caliber of the gun I saw, the old style antique pistol. But I couldn't find a 33 caliber gun, and I had a 45 and I had a 22 when I was married to my ex, because I needed it anyway, and I couldn't find this 33. So I thought, okay, well, what am I missing here? So this morning I had the scale out again, and I noticed I had it the right way, and it said WW if you turned it the other way. And then I thought, oh my God, Don's name is Don Wesley Wells. And I read in somebody's post that sometimes he goes by the name of Wesley. So it'd be WW. So I thought, clever girl again. That was it. It was WW. And I told my husband a little while ago on the phone, and he was like, oh my God, she did it again. And I was like, Summer, you are a genius. I mean, with this dragon thing, and then the WW, you're showing me again 3 things that you're pointing the finger at, this person. So that's what kind of makes me think that it wasn't one of the sons who accidentally was playing with the gun. I don't even know if he has a gun, but this gun shows up. And there was pain in my lower abdomen, a lot of it, and cramping. And there was blood. I saw blood on Candace's shorts, like she'd had Summer in her lap. If you didn't watch the last video, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. It was Candace's lower half that I saw. It wasn't Summer, this tiny little thing, but it was Candace, her shorts. And there was blood on her shorts, and I didn't believe it was Candace's blood. I felt it from and Juanita, the psychic who's working on the case, not for the police, because the police won't admit that they're using a psychic. So she said she saw Summer lying on a bed with her arms over her head, but her sleeves were up, and she was kind of lying with her feet under her, her leg, her feet were underneath instead of straight out. Her legs weren't straight out, they were kind of tucked under in a very strange position. And I would like to talk to Juanita, I really would. But anyway, I'm glad she's on the case, and I know she's been getting a lot of flack, and there's been a lot of rumors going around. There was a rumor about they found a dead child or something, and some people posted it. Apparently, I didn't see it until this morning. 2 people apologized for posting it. 2 of the people I subscribe to, And I just saw the apologies. I never saw the video or anything. But anyway, apparently it caused a lot of problems. And apparently trolling is becoming a real problem with those of us who are really seriously trying to help. And the subscribers, you people that subscribe to me that are real people that really want to help, that cry, that are upset, that want this to be over, we're the people that are going crazy about this. And the trolls are just in there they're just like trolling, doing what trolls do. And if I look exhausted because my daughter came late last night, they had to move out of their apartment in Philly. They're moving back to. Her fiance is moving back to Pittsburgh for a couple months until he sells his mom's house, and she's moving into a dorm because she's starting law school at Widener, so she's going to be moving closer to us in Delaware, on the border of Delaware and Pennsylvania. So we'll be able to see her more often. So she stayed here, and then she's got to drive the car back to Pittsburgh. So this morning she left early, and we didn't get a lot of sleep because she didn't come till last night till 11, and by the time we got her settled and all that stuff, so we got up really because she had to leave early, so I'm totally wiped out. Anyway, and another thing, so that's what I think is going on, that she's pointing the finger at him. And when in one of the last visions I saw, when she did her little sing-songy thing, when Don and Candace were in the vision of them in the courtroom, one of the earlier visions was a courtroom vision too, where she was leading the police to the courtroom. I could see her in slow motion, but you would have had to have seen that video. But they were in the courtroom, and she was doing that little sing-songy thing, and it was like I was in her body. And sometimes I can. That's how it comes in a vision. You're in the person's body, and you can see through their eyes at their level. If they're smaller than you're smaller, or they're taller, you're taller. And she said, and she was pointing. I can see the vision clearer now. That's sometimes how it is with a vision. It becomes clearer. And it said, innocence over guilty, guilty over innocence. Do they plead guilty to each other? And I saw her pointing. It was like my hand, but it was hers. I could see out of her eyes, like she was accusing them. They were both guilty, but I feel that Don did, but she helped cover it up. Whatever he did, it was an accident, or he lost his temper, or he was drunk. I really feel she was shot and then drowned because she wasn't dead yet, and she's somewhere on the property. And but anyway, I just wanted to tell you that that's kind of what's going on. I'm waiting for more signs from her, more information, and the puzzle pieces are starting to come together as the visions become clearer and clearer. As time goes on, the visions do become clearer. Your own mind kind of fills in the gaps and the pieces, and I'm really annoyed that these people, these investigative detectives, are planning all these scenarios, and they're interviewing Don, and Don's going crazy. Like I said, when I went on his page to find out his birthday, oh my God, I got swarmed with people and I said, and basically I told him, I said, if you want to know something, why don't you just ask me? If angels are this and devils are this and blah, 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 blah. And you're a fake. And I said, all I want to know is, this, that. And a few people were really nice, and they told me his birthday. And then one person who's my subscriber, thank you, told me about the tattoo and his birthday and everything like that, which was very helpful. It would help me confirm a few things. Like I said, it's like a puzzle, pieces come in together. So that's all I wanted to say, and I wanted to say thank you again. I appreciate every subscriber, I really do, and I want to. I know we're gonna get this. I know we're gonna get this done. Don is gonna crack. I just hope he doesn't try something stupid, because he has information, and we don't want anything to happen to him with all this information. I mean, he has a horrible history. Criminal history, I mean, the molestations, all kinds of stuff. As far as we know, he hasn't killed anybody yet. But anyway, he's got terrible history, so it's getting closer. It's closer, and the vision shows she's leading, and all the little things like the WW and the horse, when the press was doing that interview, and I mean the police doing that press interview, and the horse, the morning after, I had that vision about her moving towards the courtroom in slow motion. I could feel her movements, and I could see her hair kind of blowing. And behind the policeman, while they were giving the press conference the next morning, after my vision, the horse runs down the road behind the policeman, and I got the same feeling of movement. It was weird. It was just very weird. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I wanted to tell you some other stuff, but I'll just do it on another video. So we just have to hang in there, wait for more information. Okay, well, I hope you all have a nice day, and I do care about you very much. I love you, and we just hope justice comes, because we need justice for Summer and our little girl, our little light in the darkness. Like, she held up that little candle in the darkness for me to see that she was there, and she was gonna be coming to me soon, before the meatloaf incident. That was funny. Okay, I wish you all well, and I'll talk to you soon.